Good luck.
I'll have to not watch her melt again.
Oh yeah. Thank you.
I'll try and look away as much as possible. It's just such a nasty noise.
Oh, that's sad.
Oh, she said Daniel? Daniel all to hell?
Daniel! Shout out to my 20 friends called Daniel.
Okay.
Yeah, take your time. This is so sad. I just didn't like that, it was good.
Ah, shit.
Second stage.
Yeah. Yeah. There's always a phase 2.
Hi. You're just standing there like, grenade me?
Can't move. I can't select weapons.
Shut up, Ethan. I think your leg is your smallest problem right now.
Crap. No, get
Man, that's so messed up.
My item box. Oh. What?
What?
Oh, causes resilience.
What did it say?
Use it.
Playtime's over.
Holy cow. I mean, Mia could have just said if she wanted a baby. Wow. Okay. I don't even know what to say right now. I mean, it's not what I expected. Let's put it that way. Is this the end of the game? But Mia. What? But that's so sudden. They're gonna kill us now?
I'm Redfield. I'm glad we found you.
Do you know me?
Cool. The fuck took you guys so long?
This is not the end of the game. What about
Mia,
Mia?
you made it. I'm glad.
This is all he's saying? I'm glad? I'm glad?
Just like Yeah, well done, well done. I made it too. Not like I could have saved you.
They say that when one door closes, another opens. Well, a door closed tonight. And what a long night it was. But not just for me.
But this is just one day.
Thinking
I don't
of
think
someone
so.
You and
else.
I weren't the only victims here.
Huh.
So were the Bakers. It was that thing, Evelyn, who made them that way.
Oh.
But now Evelyn's dead. And these guys are here to clean up the mess.
No.
I had just come to terms with losing Mia. But now she's back and wants to start over. Put all this behind us.
Mia, you're an idiot. You can do better than him.
Maybe this is where the next door opens.
Mia, if you're seeing this, leave him.
He's no good for you. No, wait.
What about Zoe?
Go tell Aunt Rory. Go tell Aunt Rory. Go tell Aunt Rory that everybody's dead.
Alice.
I was raised in a deep dark hole, prisoner with no parole.
Doesn't really.
They locked me up.
Explain anything?
So
So Redfield is Chris Redfield, who's the main character in the first game, or one of them.
Yeah.
And he was also in Resident Evil 5, Resident Evil 6, Resident Evil Code Veronica, etc. But then they're in a helicopter which says Umbrella Corporation, which are the baddies. So why would he be in a helicopter which says Umbrella Corporation? But then again, I didn't play Resident Evil 6, so...
call to him and he will come. She'll run to him like he's the one.
The credits are creepier than the entire game.
She's done. He'll be torn apart. Go tell Aunt Rory. Go tell Aunt Rory. Go tell Aunt Rory.
Well, this is very cool. Right now, the credits. I'd say the game has a pretty cool soundtrack. The design is very cool. The visual design. I had hoped for a bit more at the end.
Yeah,
It seemed
I
to
don't
have a
think-
lot of interesting ideas and didn't really go anywhere now.
Yeah, I was expecting something more substantial. Like, it was nice that you returned to the house, because I thought that was the sort of
Yes.
strongest area of the game. And then it sort of looped around to the start, but I was expecting, like, maybe another 20 minutes more or something.
Yeah, just
where
a
it was
bit more.
Like, Resident Evil games, like, typically end where you fight a big boss and then someone, at least in the first game, like, drops a rocket launcher from a helicopter and then you kind of shoot them with it. So that was nice that sort of happened again. But yeah, I was expecting a bit more of a... Like, I could see from a kind of... I don't know... Narratively, it worked, but I was expecting
Did
just...
it?
Well, no, but narrative, like, in terms of, like, linking things together a little bit. But
Yeah.
I get the story. I get what happened and why and who people were and things. But it just seemed a bit sort of abrupt. There wasn't sort of a postscript. I was expecting Zoe to
Yes.
return, but I think from what I hear of the DLC, there's like a few chapters which sort of fill those gaps a little bit. Like you find out a little bit more about the Baker family and Zoe and Mia and the relationship that they have.
Nothing ever happened to Lucas. I mean, we kind of escaped him, that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm missing the whole, like, who are the Bakers, because, yes, you know, their experiments, blah, 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 but then it's such a big setup, who is his family, and then you get this weird vision of Jack saying something like, oh, we're all tormented souls,
Yeah.
and then just nothing happens.
Well, they just die. They're not released or cured or whatever.
Yeah, but I find it a bit too easy to say, oh well, everything that we haven't seen, it's okay because the guys in the helicopters were taking care of it. I find that a bit too easy.
Yeah, I mean, like I was saying, it's like usually in a Resident Evil game you play those guys in the helicopters, and you've got like guns and all this kind of stuff. You're not like a sort of, in this game, you're sort of like a side character.
Yeah,
in
so
a
that's
way.
cool from a Resident Evil franchise perspective,
Yeah.
but it doesn't make it a good narrative.
No. I mean, most Resident Evil games have pretty bad story, character, and dialogue.
Yeah, dialogue was dreadful.
Yeah, I mean, this was better than usual. Although Resident Evil 4, actually, I like the dialogue in that. Some of it sounds really bad, but like there's more jokes. Whereas this is like the jokes is Ethan just being like, "Fuck you."
Yeah, but I don't think it's meant to be funny.
No, I don't know. I think some of this was because I think some of the stuff they were saying and doing is like referencing other horror movies and things. So there's like a kind of purpose to it. Honey, I know it's like it's a game everyone can play, but then there's little bits and pieces where it's like, oh, for the fans.
No, I mean, but it doesn't necessarily make it funny just because it's a reference.
No, yeah.
Anyway, I'm happy we played this because I like playing horror games. It looked really good. I liked Mia a lot.
You preferred it to The Evil Within, for instance.
Yes, but The Evil Within is a dreadful game that should have never happened, and it's bad on every single aspect that a game has. There's not a single thing about The Evil Within that's good.
Sorry, okay. Tangent closed. But in terms of this game, I'd say there was... I don't think the game got any better than the opening.
No.
I thought
mean,
it was an
pretty
incredibly
fucking stupid.
intense... Well, the whole game.
Well, just the whole thing with the limbs and I mean, it's silly. It's
Yeah,
a silly
yeah.
game. It's not like Outlast is a really, really cool horror game and really creepy throughout.
Mm-hmm.
And not so stupid. But this is
Yeah.
more like a horror film. It's like stupid, gross.
Yeah, I mean the thing is that the Resident Evil games have always been sort of horror, but with a slight sci-fi-ish element, not like aliens and stuff, but all kind of
Yeah.
like, you know, genetical bioweapons and science gone wrong, kind of mad monster sort of stuff. So, like, in terms of like the rest of the games, it's definitely one of the best ones. From a purely sort of entertainment level and scary level, because Resident Evil games usually just it's like stuff that goes, it's like either gross stuff or jump scares. There's not usually like very much kind of which gets under your skin.
Yes.
Like you'll get sort of diaries and extracts and things which is like, oh, that's a creepy story or that's like unnerving or whatever, but the game itself is not like creepy or scary. Resident Evil 4 has a little bit more creepy stuff, but it's still it's like where the series becomes very more action focused. But I think the balance is right in the subsequent like 5 and then what I played of 6. The fact that it's far more action based and just not good. Whereas this kind of returns it back to more kind of horror, creeping around a mansion, trying not to die. But then I think even with this game you still get a bit too overpowered. I wouldn't want to play it in hard mode, but I mean there is Madhouse mode, I think, where you only have a finite number of saves, like in the original game. You saved on typewriters and you had ink ribbons, and that was like the number of saves, and so you can only save a certain number of times. And that Madhouse mode sort of restores that. Maybe I'd try playing on that mode if I was to do another playthrough, just for. But okay. I think I'll get the DLC.
Yes, I'd like to see the DLCs, definitely.
Because I think they're meant to be overall pretty good. Like maybe some short, and I think there's like a proper. I think there's a DLC coming where it's like going to be where you play as like Chris Redfield or something, or you play as him investigating them.
Yes, I think more story would definitely be good for this game.
Yeah, I liked the story. I liked how it was told, and I thought it was interesting because I didn't really know where it was going. Like from the start of the game, I didn't really know where it was going, and then it gradually becomes more like a Resident Evil game, and then you're sort of like, okay, I see where this is going. And it's nice because it's like, oh, well, this is something I've seen before, but it's done in a different, slightly interesting way. It's like, this is like, you know, the thing dropping from the helicopter or going down an underground lab or whatever, and things. It's like, yeah.
Alright, we're reaching the end of the credits.
Yes.
So I think it's time to say thank you all for watching.
Yes, thank you for joining us on this Resident Evil experience. I hope you've all enjoyed watching us. We've very much enjoyed playing it.
Yes, if you watched the whole game, thanks for bearing with us with technical things and figuring things out.
Particularly, yeah. Let us know what other games you'd like to see us play.
Leave us some comments and subscribe.
Favourite moments from us playing or the game itself, let us know.
And we'll see you around at some point.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe, I don't know, maybe we'll stream a little bit of DLC or something.
Yes,
we'll
I'd like to do that.
Yeah. Dalby, Louisiana, June 25th, 2014. Ooh, do you think I can control a torch? No. Okay.
Good night, bakers.
Yeah, farewell.